Okay, hi. So I know you guys are probably thinking, StillNotDavid made another video? That's like 3 videos in 1 month and it's not even 2020 yet. I mean, I'm surprised too. Anyway, since New Year is right around the corner, I thought what would be a better way to spend my Saturday than to come up with a bunch of goals that I'm never gonna accomplish. I mean, at least it's gonna make me feel positive, I guess. Because let's be real, no one actually goes through with their resolutions. Alright, so before you come up with a list of goals for the new year, you have to sit back and reflect on what you accomplished in 2019. So, let me think. Yeah, I didn't do shit. Okay, moving on. That's easy then, it's only gonna get better from here. Alright, so my first goal of 2020 should be fairly easy to accomplish given that compared to the last decade, it can't get any worse. Make more YouTube videos. I mean, 2020 didn't start yet and I'm already doing pretty good. But yeah, I really want to kickstart my channel, this channel and my cooking channel. I decided to bring all my K-pop stuff to this channel instead of doing that K-pop. So we're just gonna have like one big family like we used to, one barrage of shitty videos. And also my cooking channel, which I already started filming for. Thank you very much. And here's a clip for the non-believers. Welcome to Still Not Cooking with StillNotDavid, and today we're gonna be making. That's it. That's it. That's all you guys get. And no, that's not all that I filmed. My goal is to get everything back in motion, getting my views back up, because even though I have 100,000 subscribers, it seems like most of them don't care about me anymore. So that's not good. That's okay. There's no reason to be sad or hurt about it. You just gotta figure out what to do and do that. All right, let's see. I should probably set a goal though, like a number goal, something tangible, something measurable. So let's say by the end of 2020, I'm gonna shoot for 500,000 subscribers. Let's see if that happens. Or maybe I'll end up losing 50K subscribers instead of gaining 500. Totally a possibility, knowing me. All right, second goal is to be more active on Instagram. Right now, I feel like I post a lot of stories, but not really photos. It's because stories are lower effort and I'm lazy. I mean, the only real reason I don't really post photos as much is because I don't like taking selfies. I know that's a shocker, but I actually don't like taking selfies. And 2, I don't really have anyone to take photos of me because I have no friends. But I recently learned that a lot of influencers just take photos of themselves with like a tripod or like a timer and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go try that out. My goal is to post at least once a week. So let's see how I do with that. I feel like that's pretty obtainable, right? That's normal. All right, goal number 3 is to take better care of my skin. My skin is not terrible. I have pretty good skin. I've never really had like breakouts or like acne issues and stuff, but it's also not good. It's just like mediocre, right? Mediocre is like 5. You don't round up. Wait, 5 you round up, but mediocre is like a 4.9. It's okay, it's not really like a 5, so it rounds down to a 0 instead of up to a 10. What the fuck am I talking about? Anyways, yeah, I wash my face, but I don't really like use any fancy product. I have like a Clarisonic that I kind of stopped using because it's lazy. But I want to try the Korean skincare routine where there's like 200 steps and see if that makes a difference. I kind of just want like smooth, softer skin that's more like even. I don't really have like an even complexion, so I kind of don't like that. So let's see if that helps. And I kind of feel like my skin is kind of droopy, so I would like it if it's more like, not like that, but like not droopy. Number 4 probably should have been number 1, but workout definitely should have been top priority. But I feel like this is like everyone's resolution every year, and 95% of us don't actually do it. So I have a gym in my apartment, so I don't really have an excuse as to why I'm not going, besides I'm waiting for January 1st, 2020. And this is actually really important besides looking better, is because I have lower back problems and my PT says that the only way to actually fix it is to work out and get a 6-pack. You guys can see where this is going. I should have probably started working out much earlier. All right, resolution number 5 is to spend less money. Yeah, I gotta admit, I have a bit of a spending problem. And since my rent in LA is like almost $3,000, I really need to figure my shit out. Although I've been doing pretty good because I've been spending much less on food because I don't really go out to eat as much because I don't have any friends. So my food budget has been pretty good, which is actually my biggest problem before. Although I kind of end up spending money on Postmates, which is like not eating out, but kind of also is. Like everything is more expensive and you have to tip delivery guys, so it's literally eating out but by yourself. Postmate is like accepting that you're lazy and lonely. But I only do it on weekends, so I'm doing pretty good. But also this month I spent like $500 on K-pop albums, which is like the stupidest thing ever. But then like I have an excuse. It's because I love G-Friend and Red Velvet, I gotta support my face. But yeah, my goal for 2020 is to spend less money, which is probably doable because I don't have money anyways. That's the trick. If you run out of money, you can't spend it. Number 6, sleep more. I know this is kind of like contradicting the first goal of like pumping out YouTube videos and stuff, but I do feel like you're more productive and overall just happier if you get enough sleep, which kind of explains why I'm not productive and hate my life. But since I got to LA, I've actually been waking up at 7 a.m. like a normal person. That's because I'm still on East Coast time, so I used to wake up at like 10, 11, and now I wake up at 7, 8. So like I guess moving to the West Coast reset my life. But sometimes I still only get like 5 to 6 hours of sleep because I sleep later. I used to like fall asleep at 11, but then like my body is figuring out how to be messed up again. So I've been sleeping at like 1 or 2. So I like rely on Red Bull to get that burst of energy that I need to get anything done throughout the day. So should probably stop doing that for 2020. So my goal is to get a full 8 hours of sleep and stop relying on caffeine and have enough energy to do the things I want to do with my life. And yeah, if I'm not always sleepy, then yeah, I can't sleep on me no more. All right, number 7 is to eat better. This kind of goes hand in hand with spending less and working out. And honestly, I kind of don't have like an eating problem. I tend to eat pretty healthy. I don't really enjoy fatty foods, like foods that are not good for you. I don't even like the taste anyway. Anything sweet, I don't really like sweet stuff. And usually fast food, I don't like the taste of. Except sometimes I'll have like a random craving for like KFC or El Pollo Loco. And for KFC, I always hate myself afterwards because I feel like crap. But like El Pollo Loco is pretty good. But that's the story for it. So this goal should actually be called cook more, but eat better sounds more luxurious. So I guess we're just gonna go with that. So far this month, I've only spent like $300 on food, which is incredible for me because my food budget back in Buffalo would be like $800 to $900 a month because I would eat out like almost every night. I don't even know what I was eating, to be honest. So yeah, thank God for not having friends. If anybody wants to spend less money on food, just stop having friends. All right, number 8 is to take acting class. I moved to LA to pursue my dreams of being an actor, and I never really announced this because I feel like it's sort of pretentious to be like, oh my God, I moved to LA, I'm gonna be an actor, because there are like hundreds of people here who have tried it and not all of them are successful. So for me to so proudly announce that I'm gonna try and be an actor, I think is pretty rude, at least to those people who've been trying for years. Like, who the hell are you to like move to LA and be an actor? So I never really talked about it, but it is a goal of mine. So I do want to start taking acting class, and I do want to go to more auditions. That's kind of why I lived in Koreatown, because it's in between Burbank and Culver City, which is where all the studios are, so where all the auditions would be. So there is some thought put into this, but I need to get myself out there, even though it's kind of scary and overwhelming. Still gotta do it. Number 9 is lower expectations. And this goes to like things, events, people. Just like lower your expectations of what you think it's gonna be. Especially if you're moving to someplace like LA, where it's like the personification of Instagram, right? Nothing is how it seems. LA is portrayed in movies as just like this glamorous, beautiful, amazing place, but in reality it's like not. The streets are dirty, the traffic is terrible, some places are just like really shady and sketchy. So just lower expectations of what LA is, but also lower expectations of people. People in LA are different. Like, I come from a pretty small town in Western New York where everyone is like super genuine and nice. Well, not everyone, but like, because we are near Canada. So everyone's really nice, friendly, genuine, and the people who you meet kind of like don't really have anything to gain from being your friend. Whereas in LA, I feel like a lot of relationships are transactional. Like, if you can't do something for someone, then they just don't care about you. It's very stereotypical, but like from my experience, at least from living here and also like being here so many times, it definitely feels like that. So yeah, I think the best way to adapt is to just lower expectations of others. Still be kind and trusting of others, but just not expecting too much back. Like trying not to take it personal when people let you down. Okay, that sounds really dramatic. I'm just gonna move on. If we extend this any longer, it might start to spill some tea, and that's not what this video is about. Number 10, and my last goal, is to get better at Korean. So I live in Koreatown, so I no longer have the excuse of I don't have anyone to speak Korean to. Everywhere you go, everything is in Korean. Like my apartment building is like filled with Korean people. The staff are Korean. Every restaurant around me is Korean. When you place an order, they answer in Korean. The malls are Korean. Literally everything is Korean. It's Koreatown. And I'm just not as good as I want to be. And I have a freaking minor in Korean, alright? I used to write essays in Korean, so my Korean has just deteriorated the past decade. I just don't have any business being as bad as I am. So I'm gonna use this opportunity to just get better at Korean. So for 2020, my goal is to be as fluent as I can be, whatever that means. You guys like that? That's a very vague goal, right? It's so vague that you can't fail it. Anyways, that's my 10 resolutions for 2020. Hope you guys have a great New Year's. Let me know in the comment section, what are your resolutions? What do you think about my resolutions? How many of them am I gonna hit? You can be honest, but not too honest. Anyways, Happy New Year's to everyone, and I'll see you guys next year. Okay, bye.